Task 2, and we have to factorize fully. That means take out the highest common factor of the two terms here. So what's the highest factor of 4x and 2? Well, it's 2. To make 4x, we do 2 times 2x, and to make 2, we do 2 times... Some people might write 0 here. That's not right. Okay, it isn't 0. It's 2 times 1 to make 2. So fully factorised, 4x plus 2 is 2 lots of 2x plus 1. Okay, we can just double check. 2 times 2x, 4x, 2 times 1, 2. Brilliant. Next one. Right, we need to do a bit of thinking about what the factors are of these numbers now. What are the factors of... Firstly, we can ignore the x for now, because we can see this one doesn't have an x. So let's just look at factors of 24 and 80. So 24, that's 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 16, 24, 4 times 6, that's all of them. And for 80, we've got 1 times 80, 2 times 40, 3 doesn't go into it, 4 does. It's 20 lots of 4, 5 does 16 times. What about 6? I don't think 6 is a factor of 80, and 8 obviously is 8 times 10. So I'm now going to highlight the common factors, so the numbers that both lists share. So they both have 1 as a factor. That doesn't really help us much. They both have 2 as a factor. Remember, we're looking for the largest factor. They both have 4 as a factor. That's the largest so far. And they both have 8 as a factor. And that's it. Okay, so the highest common factor of these that I have found is 8. So we're going to take 8 outside. What do we need to multiply 8 by to get to 24x? 8 times 3 gives us 24. So 8 times 3x. 3x times 8 gives us that 24x. Okay, so that 24x is this 8 times 3x. And then plus, what do we have to divide 80 by? If we divide 80 by 8, if we divide it by 8, it's 10, isn't it? 10 times 8 gives us 80. So that 80 there is that 8 times that 3, that 10. Okay. What if I didn't realize it was 8? What if I thought it was 4? What if I didn't realize that 8 was a common factor, and instead I just saw that we had the 4? Let's see what would happen then. If we took 4 out as a factor, how many 4s are there in 24? It's 6, so that would be 6x plus how many 4s in 80? Well, that's how many 4s are in 80 is 20. So we would have got that. That's factorized, but it's not fully factorized. I could have looked in here and I could have realized that both 6x and 20, they both have a factor of 2. So we could have taken another 2 outside. So we would have ended up with 4 times 2 on the outside times 3x plus 10, which is the same as this, right? 4 times 2 is 8. So that's what happens if we don't take the highest common factor out. We can still work with it and do a bit more work until we get that highest common factor out. 5x plus 12. Well, 5's a prime number, 1 times 5. And 12, well, I mean, 5 isn't a factor of 12. So there isn't a common factor here. So our answer is just going to be 5x plus 12. So here are the similar questions for you to have a go at. Give it a shot. Okay, what did we get? The highest common factor here is 5, which is 2x plus, 2x plus 1. Highest common factor. Well, let's just say I took 2 out first. So 2 lots of 6x plus 18. And I can see that, well, 3 goes into both of these. So I could take another 3 out. So 2 times 3 makes 6. If I took another 3 out of 6x, it leaves me with 2x. Okay, 2 times 6 is 12, which is the same as 6 times 2. So taking 6 out in total. Oh, that shouldn't have been 18 there, should it? That should have been, I should have halved that 18 to get 9. So how many 6s are in 18? that would be 3. So you do want to do this kind of sanity check right afterwards. So you want to do, what is 6 times 2x? Well, that is 12x. And what is 6 times 3? That is 18. So this is the fully factorized version. So that would be my answer for that one, not this semi-factorized one. Here we have the highest common factor in 3 and 15 is 3. 3 times x makes 3x, and 3 times 5 gives me 15. So they are my answers. Hope you got the same. These are the questions for you to do.